All right, the week is off to a beautiful start weather-wise. Mark Dixon in on this noon show today, covering for Jill Gilardi, who'll be back next Monday. And first look live radar, we are scanning dry, even on quiet weather days like today, doing its thing. And as we make our way toward the middle part of the week, that's when we may see some showers move through the state. Right now, from Torrington, lots of sunshine over the hills of Litchfield County. Here's our view in Waterbury, where we are at 74 degrees. A light and variable wind from New Haven. Scattered clouds are off on the horizon, but otherwise good visibility. 80, the warm spot on the map right now, coming in from the Elm City and from southeast Connecticut. The Groton, New London area about 10 degrees cooler, right near 70 with a south wind at 8. So this afternoon we should peak in the mid and upper 70s, perhaps even eclipse 80 in a couple of spots. Looking at the big picture, high pressure building out of Canada is going to keep us dry and bright for today. It will keep us dry through tomorrow, but it may not be as bright. And then as this area of low pressure that's meandering to our south tries to work northward, encountering that high pressure, eventually by Wednesday we may have some showers to contend with. So for tomorrow, our Tuesday, 8 o'clock in the morning, inland will be in the upper 50s, low 60s along the shoreline. About 24 hours from now will be in the lower 70s and peak in the mid to upper 70s. So down a degree or two compared to today, but still very pleasant. And we will see scattered clouds across Connecticut throughout the day tomorrow. Again, that's all complements of this area of low pressure spinning to our south. So here's 7 o'clock tomorrow morning on First Alert Futurecast. High pressure to our north, initially trying to deflect any of that wet weather from working northward. Throughout the day tomorrow, we'll see cloudiness on the northern extent of this begin working across southern New England. That's why we're expecting at least some scattered clouds throughout the day tomorrow. And then as we make our way into Wednesday, high pressure begins to move across New England and move away, and that's going to open the door for not only the clouds to lower and thicken a bit throughout the day on Wednesday, but for this area of low pressure to perhaps get close enough to produce some isolated showers here across Connecticut. So by no means a washout. Here's a little bit closer look at home here, 7 o'clock Wednesday morning. Again, you'll note the very hit and miss nature of these showers. Otherwise, Wednesday looking primarily cloudy. We could see some intervals of sun. So Wednesday, of course, also coincides with Connecticut Day at the Big E. 10 o'clock in the morning, we're in the low 60s, near 70 by lunchtime, only peaking in the mid 70s. Now, given that Western Mass is a little bit farther north, of course, from that system to our south, still a chance for a shower or two, but otherwise partly to mostly cloudy as we head toward and past sunset. Temperatures will be dropping from the 70s into the 60s. A quick check of the tropics. We've got this disturbance in the open waters of the Atlantic. It's moving to the northwest. It is now in the high category for possible development, favorable environment over the next 5 to 7 days. Our next named storm, if it were to reach that status, is Gabrielle. So tomorrow, down a degree or two here temperature-wise in Connecticut, mid 70s on Wednesday. A chance again for some isolated showers. Cloudiness begins to move out on Thursday, so a brightening sky. Temperatures back in the upper 70s. Friday, we're in the low 80s. We're bright. Cooler air arrives over the upcoming weekend. Overnight lows in the 40s and 50s Saturday afternoon and Sunday between, say, 70 and 75. So outdoor plans certainly a go. A fall-like feel this weekend. Great for football. So we've got UConn's home game at the Rent Saturday. The weather looks great.